not half a cast. So
he always does.
So there was this, you know, he blew up the town hall meeting, and I won't tell you which one, and that enabled him to move forward with the actual book. There's a bit at the end which is a bit freaky. I'm not going to say too much about it, but I think they've actually got around that by not concentrating too much on the realism part of it.
We don't have too many slides left, so I think maybe we should skip the last one and go to the super new official.
Okay. Are we running out of time?
Yeah, we're almost out of time, and we have something very special actually for you in the audience. This is
an exclusive announcement for Raptors, and I thought I would make it here because of who's involved with the project. This is a project I'm working on with an art pop group called Apparatchik.
How many have heard of this group? Okay.
Apparatchik
is part of that group.
Apparatchik is a super group. They deal with art gallery shows with music. It's a super group consisting of the bass player, guy Bergen from Coldplay. There's also Jonas Bjerre, who was in a Danish band called Mew. There's also a Norwegian producer, Martin something, can't remember his name. And also there's Magna Futterholmen, who is in AHA. So I'm working very closely with him with regards to this project. So we've been going backwards and forwards on emails and phone calls for the last 6 months. Originally I got in touch with Magna about a totally different thing. I'm a big AHA fan. I've got to admit, I've got all the albums.
Can you sing Take On Me?
I've got all the albums, I've got all the solo albums, even the Norwegian language ones. I've got all the Savoy albums, whatever. I'm a big AHA fan. So I actually got in touch with him about when Scoundrel Days came out, which was the second album. I was maybe 16, 17. And I loved Scoundrel Days, the actual song. And I always thought that it could be the perfect base for a graphic novel album, a European graphic novel album. So I actually contacted him about this through his website, not expecting an answer because I get emails on my website and some of them scare me. So I sent him this letter saying about this idea for a graphic album. And he thought it was a fantastic idea. He got back in touch straight away and said, you know, you're right, I don't usually answer these things, but this one really intrigues me. And here's my other project, which is Apparatchik, which is it's something that we could probably collaborate on because it's based in the art world, and we haven't really thought about utilizing the comic strip art form. So we went backwards and forwards on different ideas. We came up with a 6-page comic strip, which I wrote and drew, and they loved it. This will be in their concert brochure when they go around. And also, I believe that they want to do a iPad magazine quarterly with music and articles and comic strip in as well.
And this is the first time it has to show to an audience.
Yep, that's true.
This is the first time, guys. This is brand new. We'll flip through all pages just so you can see.
This is how they dress in concert. No, seriously, they built up this whole mythos of parallel universes and parallel worlds, and the Apparatchik have come over here through their light space modulator, which is they use this during their shows. It's a big cube, and they play music within the cube inside the gallery, and they've got torches inside the cube, and they throw up their silhouettes on the cube around while they're playing music, and throw up other images on the outside of the cube. It's really a gallery show. And so this is the apparatchik. There's a mythos behind this. They've created this mythos behind the apparatchik. But as Magnus said, it's just one actual possibility. There's a whole parallel dimensions out there, and this story is just one of those descriptions of apparatchik. There are many more descriptions, and it's been left up to me to expand my mind into the different dimensions to bring those descriptions forward in the future.
And I think we're already 5 minutes over time, so I think we have to close this. I'm sorry for not having any questions and answers. You will find wife walking around. So
I did ask Magnus to come to Raptors actually, and talk about it, but they're actually recording a second album at the moment.
Well, I think in order to start, a big round of applause. Come on, everybody. Och så har det sig nog måste så rydda ut